Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Burger, whose current price stands at the $0.957 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 1.06%. and in this video I want to give you the key scenarios that I expect to play out basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances, and also draw out the key chart patterns that we have information here on this chart. And I'll kickstart my analysis here on the daily chart, and here on the daily chart you can see we made our all-time high at around the $29.16 mark, and from that all-time high we have been seeing lower prices over here. And if I zoom in so that we can see this better, in that movement to the lower side we made a low at around the $0.27 mark, and after making that low we had been seeing higher prices in this movement right here, and made a new high at around the $3.59 mark, and after making that high at around the $3.64 mark we had been seeing lower prices in this massive pullback to the lower side, and we continued to lose key areas of support. And in my previous videos I showed you the key chart patterns that we formed in these movements right here, and I won't get back to that. And at the moment we are trading above a key area of support at around the $0.94 mark, which is a key area, which is a support zone. And in this video I want to give you the key scenarios basing my analysis on these supports areas and also the Elliot waves. And after making this low down here, I was terming this movement to the upper side as a higher Elliot wave count 1, like that, having that as the wave 1, then a wave 2, then I'm expecting a wave 3, a wave 4, and then a wave 5 to continue pushing higher. And after making the high for that first wave to the upside, we saw a very nice pullback to the lower side. That is a retracement in the formation of a wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's we can get to see whether that wave 2 is doing the minimum that we expect a wave 2 to do, connecting the fibs from the low of the wave 1 to the high of that wave 1, and that gives me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618, and you can see we have retraced into that target area, but you can see we managed to break out of that target area to the lower side. And at the moment we are just about to lose the fib level 0.786 fib level, and that is at around the $1.004 mark. We have lost that key area on the Fibonacci's, and that means maybe we are just about to invalidate this movement to the lower side in the formation of a wave 2. Once we continue losing that key area on the Fibonacci, then this won't be a valid wave 2 anymore, and I will have to remove my Elliot wave structure from these charts and view this movement to the lower side as something else. And getting to the key scenarios that I expect to play out, if I jump to the 1 hour chart so that you can see this better, here on the 1 hour chart we had formed a head and shoulders pattern over here, having this as the left shoulder, then we have the head right here, then the neckline, then the right shoulder is what was in formation right here, but we are yet to see a breakout out of that head and shoulders pattern. And this is a pattern that normally breaks to the lower side, having the target area of that breakout as the height between the head and the neckline. So using a trend line we can get that height and place it down here, and that gives me a minimum target area back to around the $0.81 mark. So it's very possible that in case we lose this key area of support at around the $0.93 mark, in case we lose that key area of support, we might even see a retest of that key area of support and continue pushing lower, and that might take us back to around the $0.81 mark. That is the target area for that breakout of that head and shoulders pattern. It's also possible that maybe we might invalidate this head and shoulders pattern, and that can only happen because we have support at around the $0.93 mark, and we are seeing a bit of a bounce over here. In case we continue pushing higher and also get to this key area of resistance at around the $1.02 mark, maybe manage to break above it and trade above it, and maybe even have a successful retest of that key area of resistance, then that will be invalidating that movement to the lower side, and I would expect higher prices here on the Burger chart in the short term. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.